After 2 rounds of nationwide raids and arrests of over 240 members of the Popular Front of India in a week, the centre yesterday evening banned the outfit for 5 years over alleged terror activities. The PFI and its allied affiliated organizations have been declared as unlawful association under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, that is the UAPA, the government said, citing the outfit's links with the Students' Islamic Movement of India, that's SIMI, Jamaat-ul-Mujahideen, Bangladesh and the ISIS. They also said the PFI is involved in several criminal and terror cases. The Home Ministry said PFI and its affiliates have been indulging in unlawful activities prejudicial to the integrity, sovereignty and security of the country, and that they have the potential to disturb public peace and communal harmony. Well, let's go across to Neeta for more on this. And Neeta, this is unexpected lines because there had been these raids against the PFI, which had been covering over 200 people arrested or held over the last few days. 2 rounds of raids also taking place, and finally the government now moving to ban the organization for 5 years. What happens now?
See, Gargi, the government obviously moved very methodically. Last week when there were raids, that time the top leadership of PFI, including from South India, were arrested. However, yesterday's arrests were more of, preventive in nature. They were detentions rather, because the government had some kind of inputs that large scale of PFI workers are gonna hit streets to come out and oppose action taken by the government. And that is why yesterday we saw many preventive arrests. Some of these people are going to be released after signing goodwill bonds also. But the government, now is of the viewpoint that there are, while, taking out this notification, while banning PFI for 5 years, they said that over 1,300 criminal cases have been registered by the police authorities, various state police authorities, National Investigating Agency. Some of these cases were also registered under UAPA, Explosive Substance Act, Arms Act, and other heinous sections of IPC. Like in case of, if I can just give you an example, like in case of Assam was the most vocal state who was advocating ban on PFI. However, if you read the notification, Gargi, states like Gujarat, states like Karnataka and Uttar Pradesh, the notification says that these 3 states support the ban. However, the name of Assam state is not there. In Assam, when I was speaking to people, they were saying that last week 25 people were arrested from Assam alone. Yesterday also 11 people were arrested. However, the Assam police decided to charge them with IPC sections only, not UAPA sections. And another point which the government is now making is that over 100 bank accounts of PFI not matching with the financial profile of the account holders have come to light in the notice of the agencies. As a result, the registration status of PFI under Section 12A and 12AA of IT Act was withdrawn. So obviously, from all fronts, laterally, diagonally, vertically, the government is trying to, curb the movement of PFI or how they are expanding, because they were really fearful because the kind of inputs they were getting that PFI name was being associated with many protests. However, there is a catch now. Now security agencies, when I was speaking to some of the senior officers, they were saying earlier, you could mark a PFI worker or an associate that he is there and he is operating like this. Now, when the organization is banned, most of its workers or people who are affiliated with their affiliated wings also are going to go underground. So now, if you need to map their movement, it's going to be difficult. So, if the ban is going to serve a purpose in helping government to control the expansion of PFI, in the second hand, it's also going to create problems while mapping the movement of the underground cadre now. So both ways,
right.
Now the security agencies and intelligence agencies are trying to work their way around. Gargi?